Hey there, it's Kevin Ward with Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, and I just got an awesome question from one of my coaching members on what do you do when you get no-showed? What do you do when you get stood up on a listing appointment? Now, in this case, he had a listing appointment with a for sale by owner, but it doesn't matter who it is. It can be anybody. In this case, it was a for sale by owner. You have a listing appointment, and you go to their house, and they're not there. Now, he actually had it happen to him not once, but twice. The same seller stood him up twice. Well, now they want to reschedule for a third time. So how do you deal with the no-show? How do you deal with the person who stands you up? So here's how you do it. One, don't get mad. When you let emotions enter into your conversation, either anger or frustration or irritation or annoyance or impatience, any of those emotions create negative energy, and they're going to create a barrier between you and them. So they're the amateur, you're the pro. So as a professional, you've got to maintain emotional stability and emotional calm at all times. So you want to be kind, and yet it's okay to be straightforward. So here's how you deal with it. You say, great, no problem, and I understand how things like that can happen. So when would you like to reschedule so that we can get together and talk about helping you guys make this move happen? I could come out tomorrow afternoon at 2:15, or we could do 4:15. Which would be better? They say, oh, let's do 2:15. Okay, perfect. So I'm putting that in my calendar right now. I've got us down for tomorrow at 2:15. Awesome. So I just want to make sure, do you have your calendar in front of you, or your schedule in front of you? Cool. So you got it in your calendar? Great, because I just want to make sure that tomorrow when I come over at 2:15 that we're actually going to be able to sit down and meet. Is that fair enough? Yes, great. And if they're like, well, I'm in my car, or I'm at work, I don't have my calendar in front of me, say, no problem. Why don't I do this? As soon as we hang up, I will shoot you a text message with just a reminder of our meeting time for tomorrow on your text on your cell phone. Would that be the best way, or would you prefer an email? Or I could actually do a calendar invite. All I'm doing is I'm being helpful to them to give them ways. I'm giving them a way to save face, because I've not accused them or got mad at them for standing me up once, but I'm giving them ways to make sure they don't have an excuse to stand me up again. All right, that's the main thing. Now, what if you have a chronic repeat offender who stands you up over and over and over again? So 3 or 4 times, if they stand you up once, you deal with it. If they stand you up twice, okay, they better at least be feeling guilty and feeling a little apologetically, or I'm thinking they're just jerking me around. But let's just say they're saying, oh, I'm so sorry, and something came up, and at work, my boss is this way, and I can't deal it, and so forth. You say, no, I understand. I certainly understand how life can get you caught up. So let's do this. When will be a time that we can get together that we can avoid that kind of a situation occurring again? And then I'll work with you on the time, and you set up the time. You get to say, great. So I just want to make sure that we're clear that we're going to be able to meet this time. Now let's just say they stand you up again. They go, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now here's before I set another appointment after they stood me up 2 or 3 times, and you've kind of pre-framed them. You've kind of had this conversation with them, and they stand you up again. They go like, I'm so sorry, something came up. Great. Well, listen, it's no problem. I understand how things can happen. We can reschedule if you want to. Let me just ask you this before we do that. Are you sure you still want to meet? I just want to make sure you really want to meet and actually talk about making this move happen, or if you're just having a hard time telling me no. Because if I had a, and then they're going to say, oh, no, it's been busy, we still want to meet. Okay, cool. Now, so what I've just done is I've kind of taken away from them. I've given them an easy out. And if they stand me up 2 or 3 times, look, we're almost done here. If you're serious, you're going to have to say you're serious. And I'll even say this. I've even said this before. Say, I understand how things can happen. I just want to make sure that you're not just having a hard time telling me no. Because if you were a girl and I'd ask out on a date and they stand me up 3 times, I kind of get the feeling they're probably not interested. You know what I mean? And they go, oh, no, we're very interested. We want to meet with you. Okay, awesome. But what you've done is you've just, without beating them up, you've raised the bar of expectation, and you've given them an out so that they've confirmed, no, we definitely want to meet. Because look, you don't need to get stood up by somebody over and over again who's just not interested in meeting and having a hard time telling you no. You wanted them to treat you with respect. You're going to treat them with respect and kindness. You deserve the same. So don't be afraid to have a straightforward, kind, patient conversation with them, but at least raise the bar so that they know that you're serious and they're not going to waste your time. and you're not going to waste theirs. So that's the way it goes. And when you do that and you approach them with that type of professionalism, you can always, if they're serious, expect yes. So if you like this video, if it's helped you, give it a thumbs up. Ask me any questions in the comments below, and we'll look forward to talking real soon.